Hey, Scott Jordan here and Mark Warner. We're continuing our virtual show, and today we have a presenter from out there in the internets, Chris Mitchell. So take it away, Chris. It's all up to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Scott and Mark, and I'm excited to be here. Good morning, everybody out there. My name is Chris Mitchell. I've worked with many of you, and I've probably talked or seen some of you in the past. I am a manufacturer's representative. I'm an independent, and my company is called Solution Sales and Marketing. I live in the Philadelphia area, and I've been in business for 8 years, and I specialize in chemical-related solutions, private branding, custom formulations, things of that nature. I work with Joe Rodriguez and Gary Henderson, and together we cover from about New York down to Virginia. Prior to being a manufacturer representative, I worked at some companies like Diversey, which I spent over 7 years, worked here on the East Coast, and I also worked out in the Colorado area and covered a lot of the mountain states. I worked at Carroll Chemical as well, and I was in the Jansan industry with a distributor out of Denver as well. That's kind of where I got started in the Jansan world. But regardless of all of that, most of my focus has always been with chemicals, with private branding, with custom formulations. That's kind of where my spirit and my focus has always been. So with that being said, today we're going to talk about a couple of products here. One, an excellent product, one of my favorite products. If you've worked with me before, you know you've heard me talk about it. That's called Perfect-02, and another excellent product called Mildew Undo. The cool thing about both of these products is they both work like magic. And who doesn't like a product that works like magic? I mean, these are ready to use products. They work, they do what they say they're going to do, and they do it quickly and effectively every time. So I'm excited to talk a lot about these, go into a little bit of a deeper dive on these with you for the next few minutes. With regards to Perfect-02 being an all-in-one cleaner, many of us have all experienced in the past that there's been all-in-one cleaners that have made claims and said, hey, here's a concentrated all-in-one cleaner that you dilute at this dilution and you can do carpets. You dilute at this dilution and you can do your countertops. And guess what? You can even dilute at another dilution and you can do your windows, right? The problem with that is that when you talk to people that use these products, or I actually sold some of these products in the past as well too, and I'm sure many of you out there have all sold these products before, or products similar to this. So the problem with it is that many of these products only maybe did one task well, but didn't do the other 3 or 4 that they claim to do very well at all. They did, they may have cleaned windows, but they didn't clean countertops, or they didn't clean carpet. They may have cleaned countertops, but then they didn't eliminate odors and at the same time. So me, like you, or many of you, have probably gone out and you've talked with building service contractors, or you've gone to the housekeeping department at hotels, or you've talked with restaurants or different institutions. And I've been out there, and what happens is I see, okay, here's this all-in-one hydrogen peroxide-based product. It's on their cart. They're using it. So, maybe they're using it. But I look at their cart and I see, oh, well, there's a glass cleaner and there's a carpet spotter and there's this. And I'll always ask them and I'll say, what you have this product that can do so many things. Why are you not using it correctly? Why are they, there's one product that can accomplish all these tasks and you can remove all these others from your cart or from your cleaning agenda. Oh, well, that one doesn't do a great job on windows. It streaks a little bit, or we are happier with our carpet cleaner because it does this better. It removes stains quickly. Whereas this product, even though it works on carpets, it doesn't do a great job. So all of that just doesn't make sense in the cleaning world, because what happens is all of those people ended up, they tried the all-in-one product with the hopes that it was going to do exactly what it said it was going to do. It was going to clean your windows, clean your carpets, it was going to clean all your surfaces, and it was going to rinse free, and it was going to do a great job at all of them, right? But what happened is, in most cases, most of these people went back to a product that that was task specific, right? So they went back to a product that did what they needed it to do. If it was to eliminate odors, they went back to an aerosol. If it was to clean and degrease heavier soils, instead of using this all-in-one product, they went to a higher pH product that was more like a butyl, and something that was a little bit stronger than what their all-in-one product was doing. They went to these task specific products and then completely went away from the all-in-one nature. The problem here is all of these task specific products require different chemistry. They require different training. They require a different pH for what they're trying to do. So you might need, like we said, a higher pH product to clean heavier soils, but then you need a neutral pH product to clean your carpets or to clean your surfaces or to so that they're streak free and there's no residue. So, all of this really just didn't make sense to everyone. So daily cleaning, multi-purpose cleaning, and there's a space for these products in everybody's cleaning procedures. There's a space to have an all-purpose cleaner. We don't have to use disinfectants for every single thing across the world. I love talking about all-purpose products. I love talking about specialty cleaners. And so Perfect-02 is an all-purpose product, multi-purpose. So Perfect-02 is Bullen's answer to these common cleaning challenges. Perfect-02 is phenomenal. What it does is when you try it, it actually does specifically what you say it can do. Perfect-02, it's a ready-to-use, oxygenated, multi-purpose, multi-surface, all-in-one hydrogen peroxide-based cleaner. That's a mouthful. But really what it is, it's hydrogen peroxide-based. The oxygenated performance of it allows it to dig deep into the stains to brighten and whiten without bleaching. It is a phenomenal product, and it does so many things we didn't even probably put them all on the label, and I've tried almost all of them. So being one of the biggest fans of Perfect-02, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about what it does and what I use it on and what I've seen customers use it on. And it's one of these products that I really want you to contact us to talk about, because if you were going to have just one all-purpose cleaner out there, this is it. Perfect-02 is the product. And we've changed it over time. We've made it better, and we'll probably continue to make it better. But again, this is one of my favorite products. So the cool things, let's talk about some of the cool things about the product to start. Perfect-02, it's environmentally preferred. The formula itself is based on an environmentally preferred formula. However, it contains no butyl. I already said it's hydrogen peroxide based. We have a few other eco-friendly solvents that are in there that provide the added performance, the added cleaning power as well on top of that hydrogen peroxide. But it cleans as well in many cases as butyls, right? It's safe for use around people and pets. So that's always cool. In this day and age, everybody's saying, hey, how safe is this product for me to use? This is a product that the byproducts are oxygen and water, or carbon dioxide and water, right? So there's no bad byproduct from the product. Perfect-02 is ready to use. Again, it's stabilized. It works very, very, very well the first time you use it. The product is this product. So there's other things. There's products out there that are specifically made to do specific tasks. So in the hydrogen peroxide world, you've seen urine-based products, so urine elimination. You've seen carpet spotters. You've seen pet stain space products. And so why is hydrogen peroxide so good? Why does Perfect-02 work so well? Well, it's the 2% hydrogen peroxide that allows for this rapid stain removal. So we have other products that help for deep down, long-lasting stains and odors. And sometimes you need something that can really work behind the scenes. So we're going to talk about that in an upcoming presentation. But when you just made a stain, right? You just spilled a glass of wine. Your dog just had a mess on the floor, or there's chocolate or red wine or blood in your facility, and you need to get it up really, really quickly, and you want to get the stain out, 2% hydrogen peroxide is what's going to do that. That gives you that rapid lift. That oxygenated brightening and whitening, not bleaching, brightening and whitening can be used on so many surfaces. It's amazing. So, I'll tell you one quick story. So I have a small dog, and my small dog, I think before we actually had the small dog, it was trained to pee on pee pads or something to that extent. So for the most part, it's trained. It almost never has any issues. But every once in a while, you put a towel on the floor, and it's generally at the nighttime. You put a towel on the floor, or your blanket or sheet comes off the bed and it's on the floor. She will have an accident, and I'm telling you, this will get rid of it instantly. And I use it on a regular basis. I've sold it to people that have used it on a regular basis. So that's just one of the many things. So let's get back to the chemistry of it. This 2% hydrogen peroxide is phenomenal. It works well. But what makes it so good and able to use on so many surfaces? Well, it's a pH neutral hydrogen peroxide. So it works so well when you use on glass and mirrors. It has a boost of alcohol. That boost of alcohol helps it dry quickly and remain streak free on virtually all surfaces. It can still clean tough soils like grout, and down into stone and down into fabrics as well. So it's phenomenal. Some of my favorite places, and I still have to get into one other product, but some of my favorite places to use Perfect-02 are tile and grout cleaners, countertops. I'll tell you one quick story about countertops. So I started using Perfect-02, and if I've done this presentation for you, I probably brought up this story. One thing about cleaning countertops, we always use microfiber cloths. We use them, we clean the countertops, and typically in the summer months, your house has a little bit higher humidity. Those microfiber cloths, after a few uses, staying wet, actually start to smell musty, and they smell like they have a musty smell to them. So you end up going through them pretty quickly. With utilizing Perfect-02, that 2% hydrogen peroxide really does a great job of cutting down odors. We know the active ingredient, 2% hydrogen peroxide, works very well at eliminating odors, at controlling stains and odors on surfaces and in different substrates. As a carpet spotter, I've already talked about it. There's not too many others. I really have 2 carpet spotters that I reach for, but this is my carpet spotter of choice that I go to. So phenomenal carpet spotter. I already mentioned glass cleaner, streak free. It's fantastic. I work on gym. I work out as much as I possibly can, and on gym equipment. I use it daily to wipe down the screen on my exercise bike, on the entire exercise bike as well, on the matting. It's completely surface compatible. What makes it surface compatible? It's pH neutral, right? pH neutral is fantastic on surfaces, right? It makes it much more surface compatible when we're talking about carpet or surfaces. Doesn't leave a higher pH residue that can actually break down certain surfaces. It doesn't leave any residue at all in carpets. Utilize it regularly on the stainless steel grill, right? Because it brightens and shines the grill. It's not your stainless steel polish. There's still room for that on your cleaning and brightening on a regular basis. Shower and bathroom cleaner. You can spray this on your shower head. You'll actually start to see it foam up, and you'll see it start to clean out those little jets on your shower. Works great in a shower. Not saying it's going to replace all of your shower cleaners, but it's gonna be a great on a regular use. Clothing stain spotter pre-spray. So I was in a meeting once, and one of the employees at Bullen had spilled some coffee on his shirt. Right, so he jumped up out of his seat, went out. He had on his desk, he knew he had a little small 4-ounce bottle of the Perfect-02. Sprayed it on his shirt and got it really quickly, came back, rinsed it out. It was gone. His shirt was dry. The meeting was another 30, 45 minutes on. By the time it was done, his shirt was completely clean. So it works as an excellent pre-spray and clothing spotter. So this product is currently available in 6x1 quarts, and it comes with 6 triggers in every case. It's also available, like many of our products, to private label. Fantastic product. Can't say enough about it. Already said too much because now I'm cutting my next presentation short. So let's jump straight to it. That's the Perfect-02. Please contact your sales representative about it. If you have any questions, we can do presentations and demos, and we can present directly to your customer. Mildew Undo, fantastic, magical product. It works excellent, right? Mildew stains, I don't know too many people that you bring up the idea of mildew stains, or too many people that see mold and mildew and don't make a face like, oh, or you can imagine checking into a hotel room or going to your beach house and you get in there and the first thing you see is mold and mildew, right? In the boating world, I worked in the boating world for years. I hated mold and mildew. It was everywhere, right? You had to stay on top of it. So it's unsightly. It's unhealthy, right? It can contribute to poor air quality. It really makes you not want to take a shower, right? Or you really kind of have to clean it first. It's just unsanitary. So mold and mildew stains. Many people just use what they have, right? So you're cleaning your shower with a regular non-acid cleaner. You might be cleaning it with a disinfecting cleaner, which is great, but it doesn't actually eliminate, clean, and remove the mold, right? So mold and mildew, you need the right product. If you're using the wrong product, you're going to end up doing extra work. You're going to duplicate the work that you've done. So you're actually going to have to do the job or do the task over and over. So it's easy to think about it in the home world, but in the business world, you're spending your labor costs go way up if you have to do the task twice. So you need the right product for the right job. What is that? It's Mildew Undo. Mildew Undo is a ready-to-use sodium hypochlorite, which is bleach-based mold and mildew stain remover. It works like magic again, and typically no scrubbing is necessary. Mold and mildew, again, I said sodium hypochlorite based. Sodium hypochlorite is not a great cleaner, but we took mildew undo, fortified it with some excellent cleaners and surfactants, and actually created a phenomenal cleaner that eliminates stains and odors on contact in most cases. Mildew Undo is phenomenal. It can be used on tile and grout, bathroom, hard surfaces, vinyl, many areas. Requires no mixing. It works almost immediately with virtually no scrubbing at all. And one of the cool things is it doesn't just clean the surface, right? It cleans deep down into the pores. I don't care if we're talking about patio furniture or the vinyl siding on your house, or it could be tile and grout in your bathroom. It could be many, many of these compatible surfaces that you could clean with it. It goes deep down into the pores to clean and remove it virtually on contact. You spray, a little bit of a dwell time, and it works. This product is phenomenal. I don't really have to tell you about really any specific stories about it. We've all used similar type products, but this product is like your typical tile type cleaner on steroids, because it's a cleaner and it's got the power of sodium hypochlorite built into it. Mildew Undo, again, phenomenal product. Mold and mildew, we all know, grows in areas of high humidity, basements, outdoor areas. Cleaning regularly is going to help you manage these issues. If you don't clean regularly, these things can end up becoming stains. So you clean regularly with Mildew Undo, a task-specific product that can actually clean the product every single time, and then you're not going to have these issues on a regular basis. You couple that with a disinfectant that has a mold inhibitor, which Bullen has plenty of those, which we'll probably talk about later in some of our presentations. Then you have a 1-2 punch. You use your Mildew Undo to knock down the mold when you're away from cleaning or cleaning's gone too long in between, and you use your mold and mildew inhibitor cleaning disinfectant in between. Mildew Undo is truly a product that is magic, works well every time. You will not be unsatisfied at all with this product. It's currently available with 12x1 quarts, 4x1 gallon, and 55-gallon drums. Please contact your sales representative, contact me, contact Bullen, contact us, and let us know if you're interested. We can do product demos. We can come out and work with you. We can get you samples. So really look forward to you taking a look at some of these products we discussed today. Thank you very much for listening to me. I think I've gone a little bit over, but I'll send it back to Scott and Mark. Thank you very much.
Well, we want to thank you, Chris, for all the work and effort that you put into the program, the presentation you made on those two products. I thought it was exceptional, and certainly our hope and our desire is that everyone watching this broadcast would find that as beneficial and as educating as we did. So thank you to Chris, and thank you to all for watching.
Yep, excellent.